Today, 25th of July, 2025. Today's rant is brought to you by Aaron Boone, and I'm just going to say this. Aaron Boone slash the Yankees. I wish I had sometimes, I mean, I love my dad, but I wish I had a dad like Aaron Boone because Aaron Boone, every time someone says something about Anthony Volpe, he's great. He's the best shortstop in the league. He's this, he's that. He's great. Just don't lie to me. I'll be honest with you, as a Yankee fan, I don't mind that he's the shortstop of the Yankees, but if you have something better, look for something else. Who says the Yankees aren't looking for something? Nobody knows. But let me say this: they gave. Remember this guy? Everybody remembers him, Gary Sanchez. They gave him forever. After his first year, at his first full year where he batted 277, I believe, and he had 30 plus home runs. He had a great year. And okay, so he has a good future, but this guy was barely hitting the Mendoza line, and then he hit 233. He was an All-Star a couple years later, but people kept saying, as a catcher, there's no one has a power like a catcher like him. And no, the guy didn't know how to catch. He didn't know how to. He was a terrible fielder the whole time. The most important fielding position, everyday position in baseball, and he just didn't. He just wasn't like everybody says. Jorge Posada wasn't good. No, Jorge Posada was tolerable, and he had a great arm, and he always knew how to call the game. I know guys had a problem with him like AJ Burnett, but that guy he was always around every day. He actually took pride in being a catcher, and Gary Sanchez didn't. And they gave him a time after time after time again and again. And then when he leaves the Yankees, he talks smack about the Yankees. The Yankees didn't give him anything. And this guy, I don't even know how many teams he's been on since. He's on the Orioles now. He's not in the Orioles. No one knows. No one cares what he does. And you could have like throw him in another position and be like, oh, nah, how many people have that power like him? The guy always had potential for like 7 years or something, 5, 6 years. It's like enough was enough. And then this guy, Anthony Volpe, I'm gonna say this about him. I don't mind like okay, you're a homegrown guy, but don't give him forever. No, if you have someone else that's better, get him out of here. But if you don't have someone else better, okay, you live with it. The guy leads the league in errors. The guy had 17 errors his first year. I believe he had more last year, or something around that. The guy's an error machine. He leads the league in like bounce throws. And it's like everybody says, well, Derek Jeter wasn't a great fielder either. Derek Jeter, by the way, his jump throw made it to first base. People keep talking about Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter, the Yankees, yes, the Yankees didn't make it to the World Series last year. The Yankees won 100 plus games every year with Derek Jeter and Jorge Posada. These guys now, yes, Gary Sanchez was 100 wins here and there. But it's not every year they're winning 100 games. And the Yankees, it's just like they have this fantasy that like they got Derek Jeter. They don't. They got their Jorge Posada. They didn't. So no one knows. The thing is, they have an Aaron Judge who's a franchise player forever. He's great. He should be there for another many more years. He should be there. Without hopefully he'll stay healthy and be great forever. Not forever. 5, 6 plus more years, somewhere around there. Obviously the contract, but here's the problem. The Yankees have this thing of like, let's patience. This guy's not improving. This guy batted 243 last year or something. This guy's batting 214 now. He can barely hit. He had power at the beginning of the year. He had like 5 home runs for like the first 2 weeks. And now he has 14. The guy is not that good. He's not good. No, simply, he's not good. And don't be like he's one of the best shortstops in the league. He's not. He's not. Enough with this. Enough with this, like giving everybody forever. This is a 3rd year. No, it's just this New York Yankee thing now. Okay, I get it. He grew up in New York. It's a good story. Okay, good for him that he's making money. But like, it sounds like the same story. He's gonna leave New York whenever that happens because he's not Derek Jeter, so he's not gonna be here 15 years most likely. And he's gonna trash the Yankees. The Yankees didn't give him anything. That's what they do when a team. It's like James Harden in basketball. Daryl Morey gave you God. He gave you everything, and the minute he doesn't give you a little thing, you go crazy. You can't do this because when you give a kid candy, and the minute you don't give him candy, he goes crying and he calls child protection services to run away from you. This is what they do. This is what they do. This is literally what they do. All these spoiled brats. Every time, these spoiled losers. They're not losers. I don't mind them taking advantage, but the people who spoil them are losers. It's like, oh, he has a potential to be the best player ever. Well, he doesn't, because he's not. It's as simple as that. Everybody's the greatest player ever. Instead of everybody else goes, hey, he got to be better. He could do this. He could do that. It's like you talk about Volpe like he's going to be the best. And I remember the John Boy interview. You got very defensive over him. Like, and then he brought you like the statistics of your analytical stuff, and you got even more upset because that's what you played. You played your own game. They played your own game at you, and you didn't know what to do. You just said he's the best. He's not the best. He never said he's the best. He said he's one of the best. How are you one of the best if you have the most mistakes at the position? Just be like he could be better. I believe he could be better instead of saying he's one of the best. He's not. Enough. Just be honest with us. That's all we ask. All we ask as fans is be honest. We don't have anyone better right now. You could do that way, or you could do it the other way, like he's going to be better. We believe in him. Okay, but right now he's not doing well, and he's got to be better. That's all we ask. Okay? And when people say that, okay, there's a little bit of respect there. Now you're going to say, well, how long does it take? Fine, that's a different story. But with everything out there in this world, it's like, it's another thing with Jason Dominguez. He's a nice player. We'll give him time to grow, but he's not doing great. And if this keeps happening for 2 or 3 years, it's like a deja vu all over again. Because this is what it looks like. Jason Dominguez, I hope he's I mean, that would be great. I mean, it's a lot to ask him for. I hope he's the next Juan Soto. He's a lefty, pun intended, he's a switch hitter by my bad. But he bats lefty most of the time because most pitchers are righties. He's going to be a Juan Soto. He's going to be an all-star. He's potential to be that. But he has to, like, show progression. This is degression. This is what it is. And this is the New York Yankees. They keep doing this every single time. And it's like, feels like deja vu. Oh, yeah, he's going to be better. He's going to be better. And he never gets better. And it's like, arbitration, da-da-da. And then the last year of arbitration, we trade him. It's just a stupid it's a circulation story again and again with this franchise. You know what? At least they're in the race. I did pick them to win 85 games, so I think I'm on point with like them not being the greatest team in the league. They at the beginning they did some good signs like Bellinger, and at the beginning of the year I was on the trajectory of being wrong, and I wish I was wrong. I hope I am wrong, but it doesn't look like they're going to be great. It just looks like at the end of the year that's who their record is. They're going to be an up and down mediocre team. I mean, that's what it looks like, and they're going to have to fight in for the playoffs. I mean, Toronto right now is better than them. They're playing good baseball, and I saw the game when I was watching the game the other night, and I just saw a team that put the ball in play, and the Yankees did not know how to play. It's like the World Series. It's like, and then they made their drunk podcast to Dodger players after the World Series last year. I don't know if anybody remembers that, and they said all we have to do is put the ball in play against them. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They don't, and I'll say this: Max Fried has been a great signing so far. He's got many more years in the contract, but as of now, he's been impeccable. It's an impeccable sign. Cody Bellinger is, I believe, a 1-year deal, or I don't even know if they traded for him, but it's a great signing for what they expected. But as far as like Anthony Volpe, we can't have a fantasy that he's going to be Derek Jeter. He's not, and that's all I got to say. Just be realistic. Oh, he's one of the best. He's not one of the best. Have a good day.